Hey, it's Camilla here from Creative Moms Decant. So today I'm going to show you how to make a Dollar Tree DIY farmhouse wreath. Let's get started.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me.
Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is a round wreath shape. So I actually went looking for, I don't know, but not quite something so thick. So you could, see what your Dollar Tree has. I'm going to take the label off of it. And then you're also going to want some type of cording or jute. I actually went with the intention of grabbing jute because I thought it would be super cute on this. But then I found this white cotton rope, and I decided, oh my gosh, this is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this apart, and what we're going to do is wrap it around this wreath base. So let's do that. I'm going to use a little hot glue. You have to be careful with hot glue and styrofoam, but we should be able to get this accomplished. Alright, so towards the end you'll see I kind of changed some things because I want all my tails to end up on the same side. And 3 6-foot cordings cover this wreath band just fine. And so now you kind of want to look and see if there was any type of moving around you might do. And also decide where you're going to put your embellishments. So I am going to put my embellishment right here because I have one end of the rope right here, and I'm going to take the rest of my roping and I'm going to kind of move it from this area so that it's full throughout the rest of the wreath and can be shaped real nice after I add my embellishments. Then you've got a couple choices. So you could do just a simple bow. I think wrapped up like this would be really adorable with just a simple bow. You could also do some fake flowers, and I think that's what I want to do today. It's spring and I am in the flower mood, so I think that's what I'm going to do, and it is as simple as hot gluing a flower on here. So the third thing I wanted to show you about how you could finish your farmhouse wreath from Dollar Tree is with some LED string lights. So I'm going to pop this container open here and show you these because I am going to put these on mine. And they made this container not easy to open. Alright, so this also gives you a base that you'll have to decide where to place. So just remember that. And then also you got to keep your light, you know, your switch. Could not get that word out. So make sure you pop all that stuff out, however the packaging is. I have bought a bunch of these from Dollar Tree. The pineapple ones are probably my favorite so far, although these pearly ones are going to be so much fun. So just see what your Dollar Tree has, and maybe the fairy lights are what will inspire your farmhouse wreath. I really contemplated doing a watermelon one. They had adorable watermelon fairy lights, and these fairy lights are so in now. And I mean, of course they are, because they're just simple funness.
With an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings, but now I shine with your reflection.
Now you know where you're going to put your flower or your bow, and that's the same place you're going to want to put your fairy light base, because that's, you know, where you're going to want to hide, and you'll have a little bit bigger area. And you can hot glue this, which is probably what I will do, but I want to start with my fairy lights, and I want to put those in each layer here. And I did buy 2 strings. You could definitely make one work. So I'm going to do this in the same fashion that we did the roping, and then we'll meet back so that we can talk about how I'm going to attach the bases and how I'm going to choose to finish mine off here. At the end of the fairy lights, I just kind of shoved in, and these, what I did is I just added a little hot glue. Now I got to figure out what I've done here. Okay. And glued so that I could still reach the battery pack, but these would be able to hopefully be hidden. It is a little clunky. You might be able to find fairy lights that aren't quite so clunky, and that might help you. But just a little bit of hot glue worked, and I would be able to change these out. So that's great. All right. And then you need to cover up this, obviously. We don't want to see our ends or any of the mess. And I may need to do a little more fluffing on my ropes down here. So I am going to just do a really simple ending to this. And I'm going to cut my tops off of these flowers. I'll probably use 3. Y'all, I have good wire cutting pliers. And I'm not even kidding. They were out before I started this video, and I set them to the side, but who knows what side. Alright, but these are getting the job done. These are just not the ones I like. So, you can hot glue these, or you may be able to stick them down into the styrofoam. That one actually stuck down in there. I'm going to hot glue this bad boy. And I think I'm going to get one more back in this bundle. Oh, I really wanted one more. Maybe it doesn't need one more. Sometimes I can definitely overdo things. You shove that one in there. Yeah, see, I think I like the 3. I like how full it makes it. And then you can decide where to hang this, and this will all fluff out. Let's take a look at our amazing Farmhouse Dollar Tree DIY light. Isn't that so cool? So you just fluff these out, or you could definitely do 4, but super simple spring wreath. Thanks for watching. Have a joyful day, friends. Bye.
With an illusion, like a